Shalom and welcome. It's 2 minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Insights. Tuesday, Parshat Batra Kuf Yud Dalet. The Gemara is discussing the concept of a shchiv meirah. A person is on his deathbed. It says he could go ahead and give his last will and testament. I want you to give this money to that person, this money to that person. And the Gemara says if there's two people there listening, those are two witnesses. They could record the request, and then they could bring it to Beit Din. If it's three people listening, those three people can act as Eidim, to testify what he said, and could act as the Beit Din and carry out the last will and testament to give each person what they understood is meant to be given. And if there's any questions what he meant, they can analyze it together as a Beit Din. And if it's at night, well, Beit Din doesn't act at night, so they can't act at night. Question is, and this is of course brought down in the Shulchan Aruch, on Gimel Choshen Mishpat, a person on his deathbed, can he make a rational decision as he's about to die? And the answer is yes and no. For many people, their life is just too overwhelming. The fear of death and fantasy of mortality, everything coming to a shattering end. So maybe, but the Torah holds that a person can actually be very calm and thought out on his deathbed. The person lives life, and he's growing spiritually. He understands he is mortal. His body here is temporary. And therefore, he has a proper perspective of his life and now on his death. And he's looking past on his years. Hopefully he has harata, feels bad, does vidoy for everything that needs to have vidoy done for. And he's looking ahead for the future generations, who should get money, who should not get the money. And yes, just like Yaakov Avinu, you don't see a horrible scene at his deathbed. On the contrary, gives each bracha to each child, and he puts his feet on his bed and he dies. And many other Gedolim, you see that. On the deathbed, they are not in a traumatic stage. So here too the Gemara holds that a person can be calm and clear. He gives over his words of what he thinks should be done. And the people there are acting. If it's two, they act as witnesses. And if it's three, they can be witnesses and act as a Beit Din. Shalom.